GM, everyone. I'm all by myself. I'm lonely today, guys. I'm lonely today. So it'll be very much probably a shorter episode and more to the point. It'll be just an engagement with chat. Wow, the market is not doing very well. We are seeing a bit of a dumb bowler today and over the past couple of days. So before we get stuck in, I'm just going to close this blind because the glare is pretty bad. Hold on. All right, that's much better, much better. There we go, there we go. GM everyone, good to be back, good to be back. Huge show yesterday. We gave away $500 yesterday, so massive giveaway yesterday. So thanks for everyone who tuned in across all the different socials on Abstract, on Kick, on Twitter, on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, congrats to C Willie who did take the W and get the $500 giveaway. He's already live in the chat, so welcome, legend. Do appreciate you. GM Razuka, GM to you, Cypher, GM to you, Mile High, GM to you, Sue, Crypto, NFT Crack, long-time viewer. Thanks for tuning in, legend. Thanks for tuning in. But guys, big show. Market is looking not good, chat. Not good. We're gonna take a deep dive into the market right now, which will be good. So you can ask me any questions. We can look at everything, guys, today. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll get back to them. So GM Kaiser, GM Baba, GM Rero, thanks for tuning in, guys. Very much appreciate you. Craig is unfortunately always sick. He got gastro. He got gastro. He sent me a message at like 3 a.m. saying, Greeny, can't make it today. I've got gastro. The family's got gastro. So thinking of Craigie boy today. Hopefully he can recover. Gastro is not a nice one. Not a nice one at all. But guys, before we obviously jump in, big shout out to our channel sponsors and channel partners, OKX. Okay, one of the leading platforms worldwide, one of the safest platforms worldwide, guys, to buy and onboard yourself with crypto. If you have any questions, you can sign up down below. Oh, we'll go the opposite. But basically, yeah, if you have any questions, guys, let me know down below. But you can sign up, get a free $75. The Wallet Connect token is also about to expire. So not only do you get 75 cash, but you do get a bit of WCT, which is a new token that's just gone live. So that is about to expire. Hopefully we'll bring you a new token again when you sign up, as well as the cash in the near future. But massive shout out to OKX for sponsoring with us. Very easy to get your money on and off the platform. You can earn rewards on there by staking. You can trade spot. Okay, if you're an institutional person or a wholesale account, you can obviously do more. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, guys. It's a privilege to partner with these guys. And we are live with them in Brisbane, in Australia, with our first IRL event in about 2 weeks' time, or just under 2 weeks' time. That'll be a banger. Super excited for that. So make sure you do sign up for that. We'll share the links probably next week or the week after for any locals. But yeah, send me a DM on Twitter. I can send you the link individually if you are someone that is actually keen to come along. Completely free to register, and it should be a good show. It should be a good show. But guys, yeah, big market dumb bowler today. Big dumb bowler. We are bouncing at this level of support. We're gonna look into this. Let me just see. What do we like this view? Hold on. Let's just see what works best here. Nah, I don't really like that one. Can I change these sizes a bit? Can I? No, that's volume. I want to just see if I can customize. Can I make it bigger? No, that's okay. I'm just hold on a sec. It's been a while since I've streamed by myself, so I suppose that's smaller, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, damn. I was hoping you could actually change it so that you could make this slightly different. But anyways, yeah, big market update today, guys. We are in a dilemma, right? Jerome Powell has an announcement tomorrow. I was just live with GTG before chatting about what we're expecting. And to be honest, guys, I think we go lower. I'm short Sol. I'm short BTC. I'm short ETH. I'm in no longs at the moment. I bought spot. I did buy spot. Okay. But at this point in time, I'm not really interested in anything outside DCing into Bitcoin. I do like Hyperliquid and I do like Link. I still hold a lot of Ethereum based assets and Solana. So without like those five just make a lot of sense to me. And I think this is probably a really good opportunity if we go deeper. And you got to remember, guys, we went on this crazy run here from literally April to August. We did a 67% move in the space of 4 months. So naturally, a bit of a corrective wave is inevitable and it's healthy for the markets, guys. You got to remember that at the end of the day. But yeah, GM to everyone who's tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on the market right now. I personally am seeing us go lower first. GM Floppy, GM to Sophisticated Corgi, GM Bogey, thanks for tuning in. Block Cap, welcome, everybody, welcome. We'll look at Newt. Obviously, the news is well. I mean, We spoke about it yesterday on stream. Literally, Craig and I. We spoke about how I like the risk reward there. I bought $1,000 of it yesterday. Yeah, look, I mean, yeah, Newt's not gone away. They're a team that have been building for a long time. Obviously, Luca coming out and supporting that again is great. And I mean, I think the issue with Abstract is just the low liquidity and the low traders on the chain. Like, so you just got to stay patient, guys. You just got to stay patient. So yeah, I mean, the market across all across all ecosystems is struggling right now. So good opportunity if you are sidelined or if you took some profits or if you have some spare liquidity, guys. This is why you take profits, because markets can't always go up. Okay, that's why I absolutely speak about this so frequently. Okay, but Luckstar always giving you daily alpha, bro. If you're a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing, very much appreciated. But mate, we've been doing this for nearly 2 years, giving free alpha on this channel. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. Eldorado, welcome legend, welcome legend. Thanks for supporting me as well. But yeah, massive shout out to Craig. Hopefully he's feeling all right. But BTC, we might actually see this break this low time support here actually today, guys. So if we look at the fibs, okay, big levels here at the 236. We have lost that once again. I mean, this is the daily. So we go down the hourly. Let's have a look. But yeah, we're setting lower lows, still lower highs here. So naturally, I do think that we could actually break this live on the show today. But basically, if we can't hold 111.6-ish, then yeah, I genuinely think we go to 106. I think that's a great opportunity. The fact that we might get an opportunity to buy BTC back towards 99K again, oh, baby, that excites me. That excites me. So again, I don't think the bull cycle's over. I think obviously if rates do come in and they are unchanged, that'll nuke the market. So basically, if Jerome comes out tomorrow and says, yeah, nah, we're not really keen on like dropping any rates anytime soon, then yeah, the market will nuke even further. If he comes out and says, look, we're still not sure, we probably will cut it. Markets will probably not rally, but I think they'll hold up, right? But if he comes out, I don't think he's going to say there's going to be 2 rate cuts. But basically, yeah, the scenario is he going to cut or is he not going to cut? That's basically it. And you don't want to be front running these sort of trades. Like personally, I'm not long here. I'm not looking for longs. I'm happy to accumulate spot for a long-term position. And obviously, I'm short. I'm already short from early in the week because we rejected from this level here. Why am I short? We broke this high time frame support that we've been holding since the lows of 74. Okay, that's the first signal for me. Second signal, we started setting lower highs here. Okay, we had high highs in this little trend here. I was long from 112. I got stopped break even after taking some profits up here already in GTG. And then basically what we saw was lower highs here. We then broke this. Okay, this one here, we broke it. This retest there, bearish retest of previous support, now resistance, lower high here, stop loss was back above this high, and we're off down here. So stop loss is now break even for me at about 116.1, I think. And yeah, I actually hope this prints. I hope we go to 106. I hope we go to 100. That'd be great. And learn to trade multiple ways, guys. Okay, the people who know how to trade, the people who make money consistently, trade in all market conditions. I don't just wait for up only bull market things. Okay. Join a community like GTG, like myself, okay, who know how to trade in all market conditions, okay? The people who make money in a bear market, make money in a bull market, make money in all market conditions, they're the ones you want to be part of, okay? And we've been doing this for a long time. So I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, big level to see today. But yeah, I mean, if we dump today, maybe that's front running the announcement tomorrow. I don't know. We'll wait and see. So yeah, big level for BTC to hold here personally at the moment. All right, I'm just catching up on strat. On stream, sorry. Well, I mean, OXF06, you saying Newt was undervalued. Bro, literally watched my stream yesterday. I said it's a great R&R. I literally called it out yesterday. And yeah, shout out to Eli who shared it in GTG as well, and it's up tremendously. I mean, it's not like crazy profits either. We'll look at those charts in a minute. But ETH, I worry. Not I worry, but like big level here. Big level. Okay, we obviously bounce from this, which is strength, but if we can't hold about 3.8K, oh, not good. Not good. It's another deviation. It could be another deviation. So keeping an eye on this. Again, I'm short from 4.4. Short from 4.4. GMJD, welcome to the show, legend. Welcome to the show. Maybe we should do a little giveaway. Not a giveaway, but a discount if you're tuning in for GTG. Maybe we could do a discount today to join GTG. That could be cool. I'll have a think about it. Let me know. Let me know if you want. I could give us a little discount code. We could set that up for the next sort of 24 hours or something. Let me know. Solana. It's still rejection from this mid-range. It has rejected from here since it lost its whole entire. So this green support line is essentially the same trade as what Bitcoin did, right? It went away from it. Okay, went away from it multiple times, came back, retest, bounce, went away, retest, bounce again, broke it. That's where I was very macro bearish on Solana. Sure, it's rallied really nicely, but it's still rejecting from this 0.5 range of this entire range that we've been in since what? Since over a year, like 18 months, man. And also that's the top of the range. So Solana, I'm short. Shout out to Aussie who got us in a short on Solana at about 188. Bang and trade that one. And yeah, look, again, same again. Worst case scenario, 155, 157-ish. Best case scenario, maybe we only come down to like 170s, basically. So again, staying patient here. Do I look for longs? Not really at this point in time. Do I buy spot? Not really, to be honest. I think there's better trades out there than Solana at this point in time. It's still one of the top utility tokens, right? Like people need to trade with Solana on Solana. So you do need to buy the token. Does this reach $300? I don't know. Market cap of Solana is probably the one you want to look at, right? So if you don't know, Solana is inflationary. Let's just go have a look and see where the market cap currently is for Solana. Come on. So price is nowhere near an all-time high. However, let's have a look. However, market cap is only 20% off its all-time high, right? So that's the biggest difference. Because Solana is inflationary, guys, you do need to be aware that Solana market cap could make a new all-time high, but price might not necessarily make a new all-time high. So 20% move in market cap would see it with a new all-time high. However, if we did 20% from where we are today, that's literally only 217. So for it to get a new whole price, new all-time high, is 63% move on Solana. So yeah, I don't know. Welcome, Pad. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, so Hyperliquid still in this range. Do I become interested? Nah, not really. I mean, not for longs. Where do I look interested for longs? Probably back towards around that sort of 37 and around that. That 37 is where I start to become interested, looking for some longer term trades. Alternatively, 35 would be an absolute banger for me. I'd love that. Alternatively, we sweep these lows here. We'll keep an eye on what happens here. Okay, this is probably a bit of a range low as well. So you take the first liquidity sweep, but basically anything in that vicinity there, you would want to see price action come and take it and then sort of reclaim it and then go back up, right? If we do lose these sort of levels over the coming days or coming weeks, right? So yeah, any sweep of this 0.5 back towards 30, I think is a great trade. I think that's a great trade. You got to remember, like a 50% move is literally just above an all-time high for hype from there. So I really like that if we do see it. Link, a rejection from this resistance, which is the 2021 resistance. So naturally, it makes a lot of sense, particularly with macro being a little bit more bearish. So again, Link might start to come back towards $20. That's where I become very interested in Link. Again, I bought quite a lot at 24 already. So if we do go a little bit lower, that's where I become very interested in what could potentially happen in the future of Link. XRP, not really interested. Sui, not really interested. It's mid-ranging, not really doing anything right here. Aave is an interesting one because it's a DeFi play, but the chart's real weak here. Again, like the time to buy it is when your risk reward is fantastic down here, right? When you've got a really nice entry, okay, you're targeting this high over time. Your stop loss is below all of these lows. Look at that. The risk reward is 3.3 there at the 786 fib. So yeah, again, I would much prefer a bit of a rejection here. Okay, come down, give me that higher low here compared to this low, compared to that low. That's where I become interested here. Okay, I'd probably set my stop loss below this low, entry here, and then look to take that trade higher. So again, the best trades I've taken this cycle are when I've waited for price to come to me and just being patient. Okay, too many people overtrade. They click too many buttons. Okay, wait for price to come to you. No trade is a trade. No trade is a trade. So for me, staying patient. But even if it doesn't come, guys, even if the trade doesn't come and give you that opportunity down here. So say Aave, it rallies from here, or it only gives me a shallow pullback here. It doesn't even get to the 382. I just fade it. I'm like, okay, well, it just didn't get to a level where it fit in my trading plan. Okay, in the way that I like to execute, in the way that I'm confident, that I'm comfortable, and that I'm bloody good at. Okay. Otherwise, if I fall out of that regime, I'm gambling, essentially, is how you can really perceive that. So always try and focus on what works for you and stick to your strategies. That's how you win longer term. So yeah, I mean, man, like something like AVAX, it's just struggled all cycle, which is crazy to see. Kato had an announcement, but it's still dumped. Still lower highs here, lower lows. So yeah, I mean, InfoFi is an interesting space right now. Say is another one that's obviously gone pretty crazy more recently as well. This is ignore that I had up there. I was looking at that the other day, but basically, yeah, like this one did rally really nicely, but it's still like technically this is still like within a higher time frame range since March 24, which a lot of altcoins are. So again, naturally, I don't think altcoin season isn't here yet, and it hasn't been here. And how do we know? We use charts like this. Okay, there's multiple charts to use for altcoins. So you have total 3, which is this one. You have total 3, which unfortunately this includes stablecoins. So how realistic is this? Because stablecoin inflow is pretty much at all-time highs nearly. So again, you can't really use this one. This is just total 3. So you can start to use some other ones. So you can use total E3E. Here it is. Total 3 ESBTC. Okay, excluding BTC, ETH, and stablecoins. Absolute bang on this one. This is probably the best representative of altcoins. Okay, because it naturally gets rid of stables, it gets rid of BTC, and I don't classify Ethereum as a altcoin anymore. It's like it's the second to BTC because you can literally buy it as an ETF right now. So for me, altcoins include everything outside these 3: stables, BTC, and ETH. And look at this chart, guys. There is no altcoin season here. Okay, no altcoin season. And is there one coming? Well, it just depends. Do we break out of this? I mean, if you look at this, okay, with the overhead resistance, okay, we take this high, go along these highs, and even this high back in November last year, we are so far away from this. Okay. And even if we went sideways, look at that. That is September 26th before we could even see a potential breakout. So again, worrying times for the majority of altcoins out there. That's why you want to stick to trends. And that's why you want to stick to charts that, 1, are outperforming BTC. Okay. 2, outperforming Ethereum. 3, outperforming Solana. If you can find an altcoin that does all 3 of that, or at least a couple of those, they're the ones that you want to be in. So for context, okay, here are some of those charts. So Link versus BTC looking very nice here. Okay, starting to break out above this resistance. Very nice. Okay, Hyperliquid versus BTC. Let's have a look at it. Look at this over the past couple of months. Okay, it's outperformed at BTC. So these are the charts that you want to be looking at. Okay, again, if this starts to lose against BTC, then that's where I start to become more worried about holding Hyperliquid. The USD chart, I don't even look at, to be honest, because the goal in crypto should be in a way to make as much BTC as possible, right? So for me, I look at this chart and I go, well, if it starts to lose this support here against BTC, that's where I go, well, it makes more sense for me to hold BTC than to hold Hyperliquid, okay? Again, this is why I hold more Ethereum right now compared to BTC. This chart right here, okay? This is BTC versus ETH, okay? For the first time in years, we have seen it bounce, okay? And again, we bought a lot of, Craig and I bought a lot of ETH live on the show and in GTG at 1,800 at 2.2K. So we're up multiple X's on that. We bought a Pudgy Penguin down here. We bought all our abstract meme coins down here. And Ethereum has outperformed not Solana, BTC by like 80%, even just the past 2 months, okay? And if you go back to April, it's outperformed by over 2x. So understanding trends is so important, guys, in crypto, okay? And that's why being in a community like GTG is how you succeed, okay? Is how you succeed over a long haul, okay? All these people that make money on a meme coin day to day, week to week, okay? What happens to them when the market goes like this? Do you see them making profit? No, because they don't know how to trade. They don't know how to make money, okay? They don't know how to trade in all market conditions, all right? Find people that do. That's the key. That's the key, all right? All right, and I'll drop the link in. I'll give you a little code, okay? I'm going to drop a little link in. Okay, use code GTG sale and get 10% off. Okay, there you go. All right, there's a little secret. There's a little secret bonus for you guys. I'm feeling generous today, okay? GTG sale is the code, and you get 10% off. Would love to see some of you more in there. But yeah, heaps of people in the chat already are from there, from GTG as well. But yeah, that's insight. There's a little spiel over the past, 20 minutes of how I trade, okay? Every single day. Cool. Now we'll look at other parts of the market. But yeah, look, macro's not looking too flash. And that's why your altcoins are suffering. That's why meme coins are suffering as well. Pengu, if we have a look at it. Okay, come down, have a look. Okay, golden pocket, retest, maybe is very much on the cards here soon. I become very interested if we come down to this level. I become very interested personally. Rejection from previous all-time high makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Okay, a lot of charts struggle to when they get to their previous all-time high. All right. But I can become very interested on Pengu down here. Mog, I was tweeting about Mog. I was checking the community strong. Yeah, a few people jumped in there. That's good to see. I haven't seen him on the timeline at all, hence the tweet. But yeah, a few people got angry. GG's, bro. Show me how strong you are. Okay, I own Mog. I don't own other shit for a reason. But yeah, if you have a look here, I want to see what happens at the 618 here, okay, which is about 92 cents. Okay, 92 cents. So keeping an eye on that as well. SPX rejected from its all-time high as well. Back below. Looks pretty weak, to be honest. Looks pretty weak here. Again, staying patient. Wrecked. I sold up here. I did rebuy around this level, maybe slightly higher. Again, playing investing. Not playing and investing. What am I trying to say? Basically, investing in people. And yeah, I mean, I'm not fading OSF and that team. Okay, very simple. But yeah, I mean, this is a pullback already. This is a pullback from this high, which is about a 35% pullback, 35, 39. So yeah, I like that. That's a sale for me for a long-term play. Something like is also very interesting, but it has lost a 618 from the swing low. So staying patient. If we get the 786, again, the way I love to trade is literally off these lows down here. Okay. I will open up an outrageous amount of positions if we get down here. Okay. Because your risk to reward is just so good. Okay. What is risk to reward? Basically, how much downside risk you have compared to the upside that you have, right? If you're buying up here, where do you put your stop loss? You can't. There's no real good place to put it. Where do you put your stop loss if you're buying down here? Okay. If I'm targeting anywhere, if I'm even targeting some of these fips, not even the top of these fips, say I'm targeting the 382 fip, where'd I put my stop loss? Down back below these lows, okay? All right, below these lows, because that would be a macro change in structure. Sure, it could happen. Bear market hits, black swan event, sure, could hit. Okay, you put it below these lows. You start looking at the entries around these low 786, 886, and look at that, 1.8. That's nuts. That's to the 382. That's not even back to the high. You go back to the high, or it continues up and creates a macro high, which is a macro high low, high low, high low. Okay, well, the low would obviously be around there. Okay, and then you have a high. Dude, this would print. And look at the R&R. Look at the R&R. 3.5. Those are the trades I like to take. And that's what I say. Stay patient, wait for prices to come to you, and trade the way that you like to trade the market. Okay, that's how you like to succeed over time, guys. That's how you like to succeed. All right. We're going to talk about abstract memes in a minute. We're going to talk about NFTs in a minute as well. What else do we want to talk about? Bodoggos, they're up today. Bodoggos are up today. They're back at 4 Solana already. GG's. Back at 4 Sol. Love to see it. Love to see it. I bought a few of these last week or 2 weeks ago after we interviewed Nick. Yeah, no, it was last week. So, yeah, I mean, GG's. Love these guys. Yeah, send these back to 15 Sol, I say. Send these back to 15 Sol. We look at NFTs over on ETH. Moonbird's back at 3.5. Again, 3.2 was the low. I do think anything close to 3 is a very good trade long term. Pudgy Penguin's close to 10 if you do see it. No brainer, in my opinion. No brainer. Again, it's a lot of money. I do respect that. But 40 grand is, I mean, that's a 50% move back to 65 or more where it was like just a couple of weeks ago. Little Pudgy's back towards 1 ETH. Become very interesting as well. Seen a bit of interest around coders and other side deeds and stuff. Whether that game, metaverse, whatever you want to call it, comes out in the new year, could be an interesting play. I think, like, if you had endless money, or not even endless money, if you had spare liquidity, looking into that ecosystem as a bit of a like random left field play now, while no one's really talking about it, could be a play. So I was chatting to Jay Bond yesterday on the timeline about it. Something like a coda becomes very interesting. Other side deed, land. There's just so much land. So it's hard to be like, well, how much price appreciation will you get from a land piece? Again, if you buy an ape or a mutant, you will see upside. You just probably won't see as much upside specifically to the other deed, other side metaverse as maybe a coda, because obviously they're the premium asset of that specific part of the ecosystem. So that's one I'm actually keeping on my horizons. V1 Punk, I mean, Craig and I, we've spoken about this before, but basically I'm not really interested in buying one at these levels. Again, if these go back to 2.5, that's where I become interested. Don't think they go back there personally, though. Outside that, Mythics are still holding up very well, 0.4. But again, if that trends back towards 0.25, 0.3, I become very interested. Abstract NFTs, I just not plugged in, bro. I just don't have the time. But basically, yeah, lots of volume up here, which is great to see. We're seeing a lot of love across this ecosystem. Capsules have dumped. Miners are doing very well still. I mean, Bitcoin's just on an absolute tear at the moment. So I love to see it. I really do love to see it. Unfortunately, I'm sidelined to that. Oh, ROMs are back up, 0.13. Very nice, very nice. They were 0.11 a couple of days ago. So that's good to see. Boom. Yeah, I mean, OpenSea tweeted about these guys yesterday as well, which is crazy. But you know what? I actually vibe with this art. I actually really like this art. So these got to 3.4 yesterday. What's that in US? So basically, you could have minted these for a couple dollars, and they got to 140. That's a 70x. I love crypto, man. See, and people say, "Oh, like you need money to make money." It's true, but there's still a lot of good opportunities like this. So yeah, I mean, these look pretty sick. I really like it. Kind of, you know what? Am I out to lunch that say that this is kind of like a Ute derivative? Am I out to lunch? It reminds me a lot of a Ute, to be honest. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree or not? Come on. They do. It does, in a way. It does in a way. I love this art. It's just a shame of that whole collection and founder and everything. It kind of does look like them, just a little bit different. But hey, GG's, these guys are on an absolute heater, up 70x. 70x, guys. 70x. Abstract on a heater at the moment. Bitcoin miners also going up really nicely. On-chain Heroes obviously announced the new thing today as well about the next next part of their game, next part of their ecosystem. So yeah, I mean, Abstract's cooking. But yeah, in terms of all NFTs, I still much prefer the ETH NFTs. It's just the home of NFTs. It is the home of NFTs. My ordinals, I haven't even looked at these. Oh my God, where are they at? Oh my God, these are just bleeding. 0.36, 0.46. Goodness me. So I'm underwater on my BTC puppet just. I got in at 0.04. And my no monkey's probably around slightly profit. I think I got in at 0.43. So come on, Craig told me to hold these. Clemente is bullish on these. So, I mean, I hope my ordinals go up in time. All right, we'll go look at some meme coins over on Abstract in a minute. In a hot minute. Newt's looking good. I just gonna have a drink. Kaiser, you minted 20. Boom. So what? You made $40. 40 times 140. No, wait, 20 times 140, $2,000. Have you taken some profs? GG's, bro. Oh, you you got 20 and you sold majority for peanuts. Classic. It is like a U. Yeah, I thought so. Alrighties. Okay, abstract memes. Don't forget, guys, go follow our new page, because we are giving away, okay? We gave away $500 yesterday to see Willie. Here. Okay, look at this. See Willie, $500. Next week, we do have another comp that we'll be giving away. So make sure you go follow us at GC Crypto, okay? Lots of opportunities at this current point in time, okay? And yeah, super keen to get some more people on the show too. Exciting times ahead. All right. Oh, Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Okay. So abstract memes, Newt's on a heater, up 50%. I did buy some yesterday. My thoughts were risk to reward, right? Literally, this is exactly what I spoke about before. Okay. Your risk to reward down here is far superior, literally. Okay. Because your stop loss, if you have a stop loss in place or where you would sell, your invalidation is either below this low or probably below the 886, right? Even if it comes down here, I'd be pretty interested in watching that. So yeah, naturally high low here on low time frames. I mean, we'll have to zoom in. We have a high low here. Okay, that's a change of structure. All right. So that's the first couple change. Okay, here's how to pick when a bottom is forming. Okay. See how on this trend you have lower lows. All right. Lower highs, lower lows. Okay. So the trend is basically there. Okay. Down and to the right. Now, when you start to see a bottom forming or a potential reversal, a potential breakout. Now, this doesn't always happen because you need volume, you need new buyers, you need the narrative to be good, you need people to be eyeing this potential play, right? A lot of meme coins can do this, but then they don't because no one has those things, right? No volume wants to buy this, it's over. Okay. So what you're looking for is this. Okay. So price eventually slows down. So sellers are exhausted. So you can see here. Okay. And then we have an equal low. So in this case, that is an equal low, slight higher low. Okay. So where we've gone from lower lows, okay, lower lows, okay, lower lows, all of these are lower lows. We now have our first higher low. That was the first signal for me yesterday. That was like, oh, look, we have shifted here in terms of price. Okay. Now you want to see a high. Okay. So what we had, this is a high here. So that's also a good sign before we set this higher low is that we've actually set a higher high here compared to that high as well. So we have high, and now we have high low, So the trend has changed, right? The trend was like this, down and to the right. Now the trend is at least going sideways or slightly postured towards the right. Okay. That is how you start to pick a bottom. All right. Then, okay, you look at the overhead resistance. Okay. And you look, okay, well, if we can break above this, again, this line on is better on the daily. If I zoom out, there's a line on the daily. That's why taking higher time frame analysis is really important, because you want to use the trend on the higher time frame. Then you go down to the hourly. Okay. And what you're looking for, I mean, the hour, let's go 4 hours. A little bit too busy for me. If we have a look here, okay, you then look at the trade, okay, and then where would I put my stop loss? Like I said before, okay, I'd zoom back out. I'd probably say my stop loss would go below this low, because again, if it breaks below there, then it's probably over. Okay, that's a macro low that we shouldn't really go below. Okay, then you take the entry, okay, and then you're targeting these fibs. Okay, I literally said, watch the stream back yesterday. I literally said to Craig, okay, off the 786 fib here, where we currently are. Hold on, where's the high? Off the 786 where we currently are, it is literally a 70 to 80% move from this to there. And if you do that 5 times a week, 10 times a month, that is like a consistent trading strategy. Just taking a swing low off the low to the high. Sure, Greeny, it could go 100x from here. I don't care. I'm here to make a consistent compounding approach to trading. Okay? I'm not here to chase 100x's. I'm here to manipulate the market in a way that I know best and how I know how to trade, because I'm patient. I wait for good setups like this, and then I get in. These are the best trades to take. I love trades like this. Okay. That's why I've won very well this cycle. I've made a lot of money. Okay. Trading exactly like this. So that's what I like. Again, scale some out here, scale some out here, scale some out here along the way. You don't have to like initials out 2x, whatever you want to do, whatever your strategy is. Okay. It works. Sometimes these don't even get a 2x, right? Sometimes they go up here, reject, okay, and do something like that. So it's up to you how you want to do it, okay? But the goal is to understand where the best risk to reward entries are, and then how to take profit, okay? That's another whole strategy conversation we can have as well. But basically, really like this move. Luca coming out supporting it obviously helped to drive demand, okay? But you can front run news with TA. I just gave you an example of how I front run this news yesterday with TA. That's the skill you want. Okay. That's why TA is so important. Gives you price reflects everything, right? But before price reflects a big pump from Luca, obviously overnight, you can position yourself because of what I just showed you. Higher lows equal bottoms. Okay. Support found. Okay. Reversal likely. Then you just need to see a breakout and you need to see volume come in. And that's what we've seen. So really nice move so far. Let me go back to chat. Oh my God, 2000 Abster block cap, you legend. Appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. M7 Investment said, bro, I saw your buy yesterday and instantly thought insider trading today. Bro, Luca's not in my DMs. I wish he was in my DMs. I only bought $1,000. If he was insiding trading, I would have bought like tens of thousands. But I wish all these people that say insider trading, bro, they just speculating because they're shit at what they do. They don't know how to trade. Okay. That's why they're jealous. That's what we could call that. Who might have called the bottom on Tuesday? Oh, Eli, if you want to, mate, watch the stream from last week. I actually called it last week. I didn't want to say that because I didn't buy it last week. I bought it yesterday. But okay, hey, mate, I'll give you a clap too. That's fine. Call this 100. Yeah, the Carney, bro. Yeah, the people. Oh yeah, call this 100K in the random TG group that I hold. Blah blah blah. Yeah, dude. Dude. I just explained to you literally over the past like 10 minutes how to trade. Those people that say, yeah, call to low cap, bro, they're buying every low cap. You should see these wallets, man. They just put 0.1 Sol, 0.1 Sol, lol. That just shows you how much I trade on Sol. 0.1 ETH into all of these low caps, and then they wait for which ones actually pump. Then they say, look how good I am. I made a trade on this. Okay, you can literally look at these wallets. It's crazy. Wait, Eli had coffee with Luca? What? If you had some spare liquidity for abstract, where would you be interested? Literally the top tokens, bro. Like they're pulling back. We'll go through some of them in a second. Garrett says, I reckon Eli's a vibe trader. He definitely is. I'm more technical and fundamental. Eli's certainly a vibe trader. Hey, both strategies work. It's just mine's more consistent, let's say. Mine more consistent in all market conditions. That's where I'll say the line is drawn. We need big as a tip option. Dude, that would actually be dope. I mean, if big starts to go up higher in market cap, yeah, it might qualify again for a tip, potentially. Thanks for the tip, though, Block Up, you legend. 2,000 ABSA. I don't even know how much that is. Is that a lot? How much is that in cash? Let me go have a look. Internet is slow. Dude, that's $55, bro. You didn't have to do that. You're a legend. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Very much so. Sorry, just reading chat. You hate that you're sidelined on big. Well, that's a lesson in itself, right? Like, you rotate too early. Hey, if you made profit, you made profit. The secret is walking away profitable, okay? Who cares if it went higher? Because the downside risk is always zero, right? But hey, look, it's okay to miss opportunities. I miss opportunities every single day. Like, that's just trading. That's crypto, right? That's literally like crypto. So, yeah. All right, we'll move on. What else are we looking at? Oh, Solana's back below 180, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dude, BTC is about to lose 112. Hectic. Okay, let's have a look. Where's my tab? There's my tab. All right. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I clicked on that. Okay, I don't support any bloody derivative of a derivative of a derivative on a second, third, fourth, fifth chain. Not a supporter of that. Okay, if we have a look here, ABSA. Coming into this support line, again, not much volume interest here at all. If this doesn't hold, I become very interested in this region. But for me, I really like sub 20. That's where I become interested, right? Because sub 20 back to the high is literally a 2.6x. That's where I become interested on ABSA. Got a bit of a dumpola overnight. Dip has been bought up once again. As long as this sort of holds here, I remain very confident on this. Again, I'm pretty confident in holding this longer term anyway. As I've said, markets need to chill. Okay, you can't just go up only always. Okay, if something goes up, I mean, like we could just look at the Yeezy chart, for example. But like, if something goes up like this, it has to go down like this. Okay, if something goes up like this, that is so healthy. Or something like this. Okay, that is healthy. Or something like this. Okay, all three of those, and that would go like that. Okay, all three of those are bullish scenarios. Okay, and God is doing exactly that. All right. So yeah, I like this. I like this chart. Big is just on an absolute tear. 17. Oh my God, bro. It's about to take out these highs from way back over here. That's nuts. GG's, bro. GG's to everyone who took this over. I'm a big fan. Big fan of the move. Like, this is what the project should have been at the start. Start a wallet. Wait, I don't know what you mean, Eldorado. I'm not sure what you're meaning there. Yeah, massive shout out to obviously Board, to EGR, to Luke, I think his name is, and to a few other people, whoever took over. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, shorts are printing today. Let's go. GTG. Shorts are printing. Guys, if you want to join, I dropped a code earlier, 10% off. Come and join us. Rets bar. We'll look at that in a sec. Yeah, don't forget, guys, sometimes, like in the case of Big here now, you might be better to set buy the token. As always, not financial advice on the show, but like buying the token might be a better play than buying the miners. Unless price starts to go crazy, then buying the miners might reap rewards longer term because price is going to go up, right? So you naturally would, again, you have to work out the R&R. Like, how long does it take you to break even? If price does this, what will you have? If price doesn't do this, how much will you be down? All these are the sort of questions that you need to. It's a complex ecosystem, but it's mathematical and it's probability based, right? So you can still work it out. Okay, you can work it out. I personally, I'm staying sidelined to Big unless I see a pullback. Then I'll become interested. So if anyone's donating Big, please do. But yeah, massive shout out to guys who took this over. I think it's cool. And I agree with Eli. I think merge mining is makes it a launch pad. I think that's pretty dope. I think that's a really cool opportunity. Really cool opportunity. And guys, thanks for all the small Pengu tips too. Schwid, thanks for the 50 Abstar. And Senza, SDS, Nets, Gion, May, Senza again. Thanks, guys. I unfortunately, they don't pop up on stream, but I just went and checked. Just went and checked my wallet. So thanks for sending those. Red bar, yeah, it's suffering. Not really suffering. I mean, it's not even at its it's not even at its 382. Okay. So naturally, yeah, just stay patient, guys. I mean, low time frames. You want to see what's happens here. If that breaks, if BTC does shit the bed and we go lower, then yeah, this is where I become very interested for that next sort of play. Okay. Again, like price can't always go up, guys. Healthy price action is what we're observing right now. And I mean, if we have a look, okay, look at this price action here. Okay, we take the low. So low, where's the low? There's 1,000. Great. Okay. Again, people, you can do one or the other. It really doesn't matter. But basically, from where price started, 43K to the high. Okay. It did dip. This one did dip nearly to the 786. Got a massive buy up. Held. You could nearly say it held the 618, and then it went on this next little. Oh, that's a shocking line. Went on this next little rally. Okay. And then volume started to increase as it did that, right? So naturally, pullbacks are inevitable in price. Price needs to have pullbacks, okay? Otherwise, it's not healthy. So yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, RESPA looks good. Staying patient. This is the chart I'm a bit weirded out about. Like, this is a chart I feel weird about. I love the team, love the token. The chart just gives me weird vibes, okay? Why? Well, unlike other charts which are doing this, right? Like I just showed you, right? Unlike other charts which have kind of like gone like this, okay, and are doing this, okay? Cyclops is kind of doing this. Like where it's setting higher highs and higher lows. Like that, like, I mean, let me try and find again, not trying to FUD, but it's more of a bearish pattern. It's just a worry for me. Until it does start like maybe doing this, okay? I'm not really interested. I mean, I'm pretty break even actually on this. I'm pretty break even. I did buy more after this breakout the other day so it's just a different chart. It's not a usual chart for me. So I don't really like it just makes me impartial to it right now. So like, yeah, look, if you draw it like this, technically that is a bearish wedge for me, but you never know. Okay, you never know. Could break high. Like TA is probability. Okay, TA gives you probability of something occurring one way or another in a more probable sense, right? So yeah, 50 to 5K challenge with abstract tips. Yeah, dude. Yeah, come on, 5K dono challenge on the stream. 5K donos today, guys. Okay, that's the challenge today. What's the record? Someone got like tip like 9 ETH once on abstract. That's nuts, bro. 9 ETH for a tip on abstract is nuts. But yeah, I not that I'm worried here. Okay, even if it breaks here, I'm still very interested down here. Okay, and I want to see. You know what I mean by this is I want to see it break out of this pattern, so it's no longer in a bearish pattern. It goes back to being in a bullish pattern like this. Okay, that is is kind of what I want to see. Or it bounces from me and goes crazy, like one or the other. Okay, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Eli said if RESPA comes down to old all-time high, he will buy it so much. It is stupid. Where's the old I'm going to front run you on that, bro. What, you mean this one? At 3.8? Where's that a line on the fibs? I got rid of my 382. Might front run you in the 382, buy it. I need to stop buying abstract meme coins because I hold way too much compared to some other tokens that I hold. It is the sign of the times. Oh, Hippo, bro. Thanks for the newt, legend. Appreciate it. Thank you. $8. Appreciate the love. Hey, we're on the road to 5K. We're on the road to 5K tips. All right. What are we at? That's about $10 plus maybe 10 cents. So $10, 10 plus the 55 dono. So we're about 65.30 guys live on stream. 65.30 live on stream. Okay. The road to 5K tip challenge. Rise, what do you mean? He's gonna buy 0.5 BTC. Sheesh. Ah, dude, I'm mad I didn't sell my node monkey when they rallied to 0.08. That was like a 2x. Damn it. So I'd imagine it'll be priced in. Feels like consensus is tomorrow will be rough comments from JP. Yeah, I agree, Cole. I do agree with that. I DC'd in direct Eldorado after taking profits on it. I did DC a couple days ago. Only a smaller bag than what I had though, small bag. Because I did think I was cautious. I do think we could potentially go lower. All right. Cyclops, we looked at Guna struggling as well after the 10K, after the 11 mil hit. But a little bit of buying pressure here, which is good to see. Same again. Okay. If it breaks this, could go lower. Okay. But let's see what happens. Okay. You got this little bit here kind of forming as well. So keep an eye on it as well at this moment of time. Still a very strong meme. Gugo, DD apologized to me in chat, and look what happened. It's dumped further. So I mean, if you send people money, like it's up to them what they do. You can't expect people to hold it, right? Particularly if some community members are saying that I bought it. That's pretty bearish. I don't like that. Oh, look, it's in Greeny's wallet. He bought it. No. Don't be doing that. Then I will sell it straight away. S&P, watching for a high low here, or at least equal lows. Okay, same again. Okay, watch what happens here. Okay, you want to see it hold this 0.5 fib. If not, then yeah, watch the 618. If not, watch the 786. Depends what price does. Depends what macro does. Almost all coins are down bad right now because everyone chased Newt and Big today. Not really a sign of times, just not enough liquidity. Yeah, exactly. I mean, people are so silly on Abstract, man. Stop rotating. Bring more liquidity across is the play. Your XP is going to be ruined. Everything else I'm not really interested in at this point in time. I did buy this because the utility kind of cool, but yeah, it has broken down. So maybe that's actually a loss. Maybe I take the L there. But I want to see it kind of hold this level. I don't really care. Okay, if it holds that level, sick. Saw someone gloat. Oh yeah, streamer cult. Lol. The fact you worry about me shows me that you are so lost, homie, in life, let alone trading. You're just so lost, bro. Reflect on your decisions and your life. Is my suggestions to you. Deep Pengu, same again. Holding up very well, to be honest. I think these people just held this for so long. I mean, I bought a bag probably around here, actually. Maybe slightly higher. Yeah, maybe it's 600. So again, like people are like, oh, you're down on your, like, I mean, I am. I'm down 20 grand. I'm down 20 grand on Abstract, but I'm not really phased. I'm actually happy to kind of stay patient and just sit on this. I think I'm generally just happy to sit in these for the long term and earn that weekly XP, guys. Like it's pretty straightforward. Genie as well did come back. It's basically back at my entry now, so bit of a sell off. Did I take profits on this? I can't remember. I think I might have. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. It's too hard to keep up with all these trades. It's too hard to keep up with these trades. Hold on. What did that? Let's look at my wallet. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, I must have. Okay, so yeah, so I'm break even on this trade. Okay, cool. That's what my goal is, to be break even in profit, right? So then profit on all of the trades. Unfortunately, majority of them I haven't got there yet, but my goal is to trade in, get to a level where I can take my initials out and then just hold. That is the secret. That's the secret to making money. Because then you're just playing with the casino's money, right? Yeah, Alpha's big sell off this morning. I don't know, Eli, who dumped this, bro? I took profits. Again, this is an example of one that I did scale out. So I am break even. There you go. Unrealized 1,500. So yeah, I took profits up here after buying in around here. I mean, so unfortunately, yeah. So there's my buy. Just make it more clear. Look, where do I become interested again? Same again. 786 gives me a very good risk to reward. Okay, my entry would be down here. I'm targeting that high. Stop loss below these lows. Okay, literally, bang. That's how you trade. Okay, took the breakout trade here. It was a little bit late. Missed this dip here, but took the breakout trade. Managed to walk away with profits. So again, this trade is now completely free. See, 3.7, 3.8, $90 profit, unrealized, is casino money. That's how you trade. So yeah, same again. Alpha, who sold it? Was it some whales? I don't know. I haven't looked. Again, I don't really care. This person sold 1 million. There's a dude. See, this is a bad trader right here. I apologize if you're watching the stream. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Okay, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Anyone else saw a big bag? Oh, this person here. Another bad trader. Another really bad trader. Bought the highs, bought the middle, sold. Good. Oh my god, they bought. Oh my god, bro. Oh, this is what I do. This is why I do what I do. Dude, they bought 3 ETH at the all-time high. I can't believe that. Dude, this is why people don't win in crypto. They don't know what they're doing. They need to follow Greeny. They need to follow Greeny. Well, this person lost how much? 3.5 grand. Jeez, I thought they might have lost more. There you go. Wow. Don't be like that guy. Don't be like that guy. So basically, the two big sell-offs today are people that don't know how to trade. Okay, what about this guy? Okay, this guy knows how to trade. Okay, there you go. That's how you trade. Bought, yeah, so made 4.5 grand. Nice, very nice, very nice. So they bought in here. They did, in saying that, they did buy the high here. And then they sold this. Okay, nice. See, that at least that's a better trade. They stayed a bit more patient. Dude, it's actually fascinating watching people, eh? Lots of sell pressure here, though. Lots of sell pressure. Weird. Weird, 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 weird. Weird. Very weird, that one. But anyways, yeah, it's interesting watching people. It's interesting watching people. All right, I'm reading chat. How much volume is new? Yeah, WTC did a 2x because they released another article. Yeah, Pat, you're preaching it, bro. It seems it's so much easier to win when you have a system. Exactly that. Eldorado, you can't tip me on X, but you can go to YouTube right now, or you can go to Abstract, or you can go to Kick, any of those others, and you can tip us. So GC Crypto on Kick, just Greeny Trades on YouTube, and then obviously Greeny on Abstract. I'm not really buying any more alpha at this point to say. I'll watch the 618. I'll keep an eye on it. Eli, I agree with you. I think the 618. You agree with me. I wouldn't wait for a full retrace. Yeah, well, I do agree with that. But if BTC shits the bed, everyone else will shit the bed. Trust me. I've seen it for a long time. So things will go lower than you think they will. Because of macro. Not because of abstract, but because of macro. Let's have a look. What are we doing? BTC still holding that 112 level. Oh, juicy. I don't really want to open longs here. Even though the hourly is bottomed. Any divergences? Hourly's bottomed on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, the 4 hour. We are below the pivot on the 4 hour though. See, the 4 hour looks trash. 4 hour looks trash. And I mean, we haven't quite taken out that low. Horrible line, but okay, we haven't quite taken out that low. I would much rather kind of see this, right? Where we have a big dump, and then reclaim. That's the signal for me. Okay, stop loss below here. That's where I'd actually go long. Something like that, where it's clear sweep of liquidity over here as well. I haven't looked at order books and stuff to see how much is stacked there or if there's any lower. Pretty sure Ethereum had a lot of stacked liquidity around 4.1K too. So we obviously took that out in that low. But ETH actually looks, ETH's holding up way better than BTC at the point in time. Very interesting. And then, yeah, you could have taken a little scalp trade here off the lows. Okay, bull, there's a 4 hour divergence. See, look at that. That's a perfect trade there. Again, when did this happen though? Between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Bro, I hate that I have to sleep. But anyways, you've got bottomed out stochastic up the top. You've got high time frame support at this point, whatever this is, 4-1 level. Then you have a bullish divergence off this low and that low. Dude, that's a good trade. That's a little scalp trade there. Okay, a little scalp trade there. You would have probably had your stop loss probably below that low, maybe. Okay, would have probably been the trade. So you could have taken that long. Okay, I mean, where do you put your take profit? Who knows? But basically, yeah, you put a stop loss there. Okay, taking this high, even just to there, it's a 1.6. That's a nice trade. Depending how you like to trade. Anything else we want to cover today? We've been going for an hour. That hour went pretty quick. What do you use to stream on all those platforms at one time? I use Restream. It's a bit buggy sometimes. It's good though. It is good. So shout out to people who watch me across all the different mediums. Do appreciate it. We got 25, 28 on YouTube. Let's go. Click sub, guys. If you're on Kick, the 2 people on Kick, thanks for tuning in. Very much appreciate your support. Make sure you click follow. If you sub, we very much appreciate it. We might do some exclusive only streams to like Abstract, YouTube, and Kick and get rid of Twitter. I don't know. We're having a think about it. All right, guys. Well, I think I might end it there. There's not much else I want to talk about today. Market's kind of chilling. We got big giveaways next week, so go follow us on GC Crypto TV over on X. Okay. Yeah, big announcement next week with a new partner, which is super exciting. Times for us ahead. Yeah, we spoke. Flipping Iron says odds on Fed rate cuts September dipping. Yeah, they are continuing to dip. So I actually would be bullish for lower. Give me a big sell off. I become very bullish, very bullish. So, yeah, not much else. Chat. Thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your love. Know a few people are sick out there, so make sure you stay healthy, guys. Make sure you stay healthy. Okay, it's important. Health is important. Unfortunately, I was sick about a month ago. Real bad. Eye infection, ear infection, bad cold, all that sort of stuff. So make sure you stay healthy, guys. Make sure you stay healthy. But yeah, I think that's all. Nothing else, guys. If you want to join GTG, I gave a little discount code earlier. It's just GTG sale. Okay, when you go to checkout, enter GTG sale during checkout, and you'll be able to join us. Okay, a little cheeky discount for you guys. But yeah, if you're only just tuning in, like Crypto Pricey, what's your thoughts on the next month price action? Go back to the start. We covered macro at the start. I think just cautious, just staying patient. I think the end of the year into 26 is looking pretty good now. I actually travel in about 3 weeks' time. I go overseas, so that'll be an interesting balance. I won't be at my home setup. I'm gonna miss this setup, man. So, we'll wait and see. So actually, the GC Crypto stream might slightly shift in time. We'll have to see. Craig and I haven't spoken about this yet. Yeah, I'm not long at all, Pad. So I'm not looking for longs here at all. Sometimes you just got to sit in the trades that you're in at this point in time. Yeah, guys. But that's about it, guys. If you are here, thanks so much. But check out GTG. Come and join us. 10% off. Hopefully we see some of you guys in there. Use the code GTG sale. All right, to end the show today, massive shout out to our sponsors and to our partners. Our channel partners is OKX Australia. Massive shout out to them. Very easy platform to use, guys. They have simple features like this. They obviously have a full DEX as well. If you want, you can go on here and have a look. All the markets are here. You can trade these. Okay, like any normal DEX, super easy to onboard and offboard your money. If you're in Australia, if you're around the world, okay, supporting multiple currencies, they have a self-managed super fund on there. That's something that Australia is really loving at the moment as well. They also have an earn protocol as well, so you can stake and yield on the platform as well. So massive shout out to OKX. Very clean platform, very safe platform, one of the safest CEXs, so CEX, so centralized exchanges in the world. Okay, in the world. So yeah, I love partnering with people like that. And as Craig always says, yeah, we don't partner with bullshit people. So massive shout out to OKX for partnering with us. But guys, yeah, I mean, if you sign up right now, you get $75 as well once you sign up. Okay. And there's the WCT token, which is expiring this weekend. So if you sign up, you do get a little bonus if you trade over $1,000 of volume, I'm pretty sure, on the platform as well. So sign up down below. Link is down below in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching obviously on X or on Abstract, you'll have to go to my link tree to sign up to OKX there. Same process applies. You still get your $75 and the WCT token. Hopefully, we'll bring you a really cool token soon, as well as a little bit of a sign-up bonus as well. But yeah, stay active, guys. Appreciate all your support. And massive shout out to OKX, guys. If you have questions, let me know. You can send me a DM. You can ask me in GTG, or you can just comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Guys, enjoy your weekends. Stay patient. As I said, gave you a lot of alpha today. Go back, watch the replay. Okay, we spoke about how to pick bottoms, where I think price is going to go on the majors, all these sorts of things. Yes, you can deposit from your bank to OKX. Yes, back and forth, correct. So you can withdraw, you can deposit. Yes, so that's a big reason I like OKX as well. But yeah, massive weekend ahead, guys. Massive Friday ahead in America. So stay vigilant. Let's see what happens around the world. Thanks so much for the tips today. Very much appreciate it. And yeah, thank you ongoing for your support, guys. Craig and I wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you so much for everything that you do for us. It's a privilege to help educate you and fast track your crypto journey. That's all we want. Okay. I get more satisfaction out of seeing other people win. I provide trades that I don't even take. Okay. Because I care about other people's win compared to myself. So that's just my philosophy. Enjoy your weekends, guys. And yeah, hopefully Craig will be back on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 a.m. Obviously, on Monday here, we front run America in Australia. So we'll be back Monday morning, Australia time, or 7 p.m. Sunday night. As always, enjoy your weekends, and I'll see you next